We are back. I was just going to say we are back with another episode of Elder Scrolls. I seen this guy and I was like, wait, what the hell? Dude, holy hell, man. That guy actually looked like the maids for a moment wearing heavy armor with a mace. I was like, what the hell? I think they got the ring, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the one I got, I believe.
Honor and faith to you, my friend. We are nearly ready to depart. My Lord Varen requested that Tharn and Snow Lily join us, for safety's sake. Though I have seen fewer places as tranquil as the Valley of Blades. An old friend, Kasura, dwells there. Before I was captured, I placed an enchanted ring in her.
No offense, I can really care less about this friend. I just know it's a girl and that's it.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm curious to see where Sai Sahan trained in his youth.
Oh, both of these guys are coming. If my friend was here, he would have been like, huh, jealousy. Is that for great swords? I have that one slash I've been kind of repeatedly doing because I really like that move. It's actually quite awesome. We gotta run all over the map, but we need to be somewhere frickin'.
The Abbey burns. Quickly, we must find Kasura.
So much destruction. What could have done this?
I'm afraid I've seen this before. Keep an eye skyward, Titanborn.
Kasura!
Sai Sahan. Intruders. Cultists. They attacked the Abbey. So many of my students have fallen.
The Abbey is in ruins, Kasura. How could they?
Gigantic beast. Like nothing I've ever seen. Cultists. They're opening rift to oblivion.
No. Save your strength, Kasura. We will make them pay. I promise you.
What do you think? Trap?
It's only a trap if you don't know about it. I assume everything is a trap, therefore, it's a challenge.
In the name of Molag Bal, come forth and destroy his enemies!
So I think I have to leave it to the guys behind me. While I go
Lead me,
destroy.
Daedric minions, and obey!
Those guys actually do pretty good damage though when I help. Also do really good damage.
Hosts of Oblivion, come forth and feast.
Sai, Titan returns.
Sai Sahan and company at last. My pet has been waiting for you.
Here it comes.
Oh, frick! Yo, that's awesome.
How many more of your friends
this is
must
gonna be
die,
fun.
Sai Sahan? Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Oh, frick, no! I know exactly what it is.
All is not Sai. The Titan returns.
But the Titan return. Well, who said I know exactly what it is?
Eye skyward. Here it comes.
I thought that chick was like, here he comes, and I'm just like, what the frick? No, shut up. That's awesome. That's what I like about the Nightblade. Whenever I go in my werewolf form, it's like, dude, I can repeatedly get HP back. That one's
Well
built
fought.
for stamina, and it's
Sai
like,
Sahan travels with worthy companions. My injuries are not serious. What are a few more scars to an old warrior? I did not find the Ring of Stendarr's mercy. But now that the King of Worms knows you are here, it is only a matter of time before he launches another. Indeed, atop the eastern stair is the secret entrance to the Ancestral. Follow me. The hidden entrance will not be obvious.
Why would a crypt need a secret entrance?
It's a wonder there's an unplundered crypt in all of Skyrim. You Nords could learn a thing or two from the builders of Hammerfell.
Perhaps Hammerfell could also teach Nibene the virtue of good manners.
Here we are. Watch your step as you descend.
that's hilarious.
Tread lightly. Few living have been permitted to walk along these
Oh, it looked like he was about to draw his sword or something. That's why I'm like, yeah, that doesn't look good. Oh, dude, look at that.
Manimarco is aware of our presence. We need to find...
This place always makes me think.
Come on. Everyone's standing right on top of me when I'm trying to get this. Oh, I can't grab it? Really?
The ring is yours. Guard it well. I must return to my students to thank you. But I cannot leave the Valley of Blades. I must bury the dead and tend to the wounded.
I knew you would lead me to the ring eventually. Give it to me.
I love this.
Give me the
dude just
ring, and
instantly
I
knows we're
might
here.
spare your pathetic lives.
We struck down your Titan and we'll strike you down soon enough.
The Titan was a prelude of what's to come if you continue to defy me.
Defy you? Your delusions of godhood are laughable, you ignominious corpse
Start picking
herder.
off every single
Very well then. I'll simply take the ring from your corpses.
If you're wondering why I'm always casting that, but I also kind of
He's
wait.
raising Raava!
It's just that, like, hey, over time, I don't know if it's gonna pop up or not. Oh, frick. As I said, werewolf, I would destroy these guys, and I think I get like a few skills that make it so I can attack and I can heal. The hell? Jesus. I go cast a thing and I get it keeps casting and wasting all my mana. Great. As you notice, we're barely touching it right now. But then say I do this. Then you just watch his AC just drain like crazy because of the air on the two attacks with it.
Something from the most powerful necromancer in all of Tamriel. You might reconsider hiding in a
This
bloody
is gonna
tomb.
suck. That's what I mean. Did like a double something like that. What the hell? God, no! Please don't tell me. I just want to play my one guy just because he has a werewolf form, but God, I'm playing this dude. It's like, it's a lot of fun. This is so hard for even these guys in Call of Duty. This is the challenge I wanted.
Marco's blasphemy.
And I still want to take that sword. It looks really cool. Huh. Speaking of the devil, where is I? I just looked up and seen what my message was, and I was like, okay, I gotta talk to that guy, but where the hell is he? I take it he's out of here. I walk out. No one follows me. There we are.
The ring is ours for the time being. Guard it well. You must return to the harborage and give it to Lord Varen. It will remain safe in his keeping until it is time to travel. Lord Varen has been observing our progress. He will open a portal for you to return. There it is. The top of the stairs. Go, quickly.
That's pretty cool. Well, the only thing I'm gonna complain about is the gameplay. Really, I gotta run all the way back through this. These guys are gonna stay here and help rebuild. Hold on. Yeah, that's Chris. The only reason I really complain is because it's like, other than my pet, they actually make stuff easier. And like I said, that's why I like the moves I got. Like, I'm sorry. I can throw a crystal at the dude, I can do an area, then over time, that area's destroying the dude, then I use circle hitting him, and then I recast all that. And it's like, hell, if I had 2 more attack skills like that, like singular area, I could keep going with that. As I said, that's why I want to get my staff to 50 fast as possible. It's because, like, hey, if I do, then my staff can
In my mind's eye, I witnessed your battle with the worm cult and with the undead Unsay abominations. Your mission was successful, was it not? I witnessed the Titan's assault and sensed the deaths of many innocents. It is a great...
Oh yeah. Oh sweet, I could. So here's the thing. I do 879. Slam your staff down to create an additional elemental barrier in front of you, dealing 879 magic damage to enemies in the target area every 1 second. That deals fire cores that reduces movement speed and makes it so they can't move, and then Storm does set Conquest or something like that. For my ultimate, I got told I needed the area, and I was like, okay. And here's the one thing too: the wall explodes when it expires, dealing additional damage. So, for 1 second before exploding for additional, see, here's the one thing: I was so freaking strong. And then now I got this, and I'm like, why didn't I have this before the Titan? I've actually wanted to get that for like the longest time. That one's slowly getting up there. I've made a lot of progress in that. That one's level 3, that's pretty cool. After that, and I'm at 15, almost 16. I'm actually gonna walk out. I'm gonna run over to... I'm gonna run to the guard, then like I'm gonna...
Vestige, meet me at the harborage. We are ready to reclaim the Amulet of Kings.
I said I gotta do this all over again with my other characters, so it's gonna be really fun. And I'm having fun with my sorcerer. God, he's so powerful. And I'm like, man, this is awesome. I said I don't mind my Nightblade. The only problem with him is, other than he takes Magic Gun Stam, I've kind of been using his skills. It's like, you know, he doesn't hit extremely hard. Like, this guy, he hits extremely hard just with one move, and it's like, holy hell.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the one I think it's you.
My relief was...
as my weapon. I wonder if my weapon's like damaged or something.
Sharp.
That'd be so ticked if you have to actually make a whole new weapon again. I'll bring it back real quick, guys. Got something in my eye. I guess. This video, I'm gonna watch it real quick. Turn off my mic so I can see how to repair weapons, and then we can keep going.
The armor I sell.
Dude, are you freaking serious? I just looked up 2 videos, and there's only 2 I've seen to repair armor. There's not a single one for weapons, so I'm just like, what the frick? Oh, let's see. It's green weapon, level 9, that's cool, but Honestly, got no idea why I even went down. That's all of that stuff, but where the... Kinda just wish they had a place like right in the middle. It doesn't move, just stays in have the system. Yeah. Hi, Station. Okay, that's weird. There we go. Oh. So that's how you create pits. Awesome.
Even with the alchemists.
Please tell me you got at least one. Oh, thank God. Wait. Yep, that's what I want. I'll create my own staff. Actual stronger one. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm staying with lightning, instead of throwing some thought into it, I was like, hey, I don't mind lightning. Wow, that's kind of stupid. Like, that's really freaking stupid. You gotta repair it with a weapon kit, and the one that dude said, or talk to NPCs. Have got a single option from, like, I think 3 or 4 NPCs. So it's like, yep. So no NPCs, I'm pretty sure now, just guys themselves. Like, the frick. Oh, that sucks. But as I said, my Nightblade, he does good damage. He really does. I actually like the dude. And like I said, I like how he, like, I don't know, like, I'm supposed to use the invisibility, I know, and then use a different attack, but for right now, I've been like, hey, look, I'm gonna do this attack, and then I'll stab him, then I'll heal, hit circle, and stab, and I kind of can just keep doing that rotation, I just keep stabbing, heal, the circle, and I'm like, you know, kind of need to find something else. And then, like, I also got the werewolf, because it's like, dude, werewolf can heal with skills once I can get that up there, and yeah, that's really nasty. Like I said, I'd like to have the vampire for this guy, but I don't know exactly how, like, the vampire works. I've only asked one guy about it, and one guy said, oh sweet, everyone's back.
And so we've come full circle. I led the original 5 companions on a quest to reclaim the Amulet of Kings. At the time, I told myself it was for the good of all. Perhaps, but I wonder. It was our own. It is in the moment.
Time has come for us to enter the catacombs of Sancretor. Do not underestimate the catacombs. It is written that the catacombs.
The portal is open. Go now. Return with the amulet.
See, that's kind of like the cool part too, is it's like, oh yeah, if you're not strong enough, you need to go get more armor and such. That's it, I'm gonna kind of talk to people, yeah, I'm gonna send somebody a message.
could have hidden that amulet anywhere in Tamriel, and this was your first choice?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Brilliant. Why is it that the people with the most ridiculous ideas are always the ones who are most certain of them?
Shut up,
Shut up,
Thorn.
He says then both of them tell him shut up. That's awesome.
What brings you to Sacred's Hall, old friends? Looking for an amulet, perhaps?
Menomarco, how did you find this place?
Do you really think I'd allow you to escape the halls of torment if I couldn't track your every move?
Sai, no! Menomarco, stop! You're killing him!
Where is the Amulet of Kings? My master, Molag Bal, demands it.
Your master, please. You would use the amulet to betray Molag Bal.
Fool! When I ascended, you could have been at my right hand, Tharn. Instead, you chose to align yourself with mongrels and imbeciles. Now, you'll die with them.
You won't get away with this. Do you really think you can betray a Daedric prince?
With the Amulet of...
Will never be yours. It is protected by a ward of the Divines.
You mean your ward of Stendarr, god of merciful forbearance, patron of gutless, law-abiding dimwits? It won't even slow me down.
Menomarco has been watching our every move. We led him right to the amulet. Menomarco may be powerful enough to break through Stendarr's ward eventually. We must make our way.
Sai, are you well enough to continue?
Have no fear, Snow Lily. I am Red God. We are like mountain bamboo. Far stronger and more flexible than we might appear.
I find it hilarious that Menomarco...
Through that gate lies the Crypt of Hero. We can enter if you wish, but it is a foul place, where the dead are restless.
So I love how it says confront that dude, and he actually ends up saying it, and it's like, dude, what the frick?
Distant, aren't you? Do you really think you can keep me from acquiring the amulet?
The Amulet of Kings is under the protection of Stendarr's ward.
I love I can't hit the dude, but when he starts fighting the one dude, I can hit him.
Sai, you still don't understand, do you? My plan will succeed because of your ward of Stendarr. It will prevent Molag Bal from observing or interfering. By the time the ward is down and the amulet is mine, it will already be too late.
You're insane if you think you can betray the god of schemes.
Naive child. You know nothing. Chim El Adabal, the red diamond at the center of the Amulet of Kings, is the most powerful soul gem ever created. With the amulet in my possession, I will absorb Molag Bal's power, reducing him to an empty husk of ethereal flesh. Then I will trap his essence within the gem. In time, the name Molag Bal will be forgotten. In time, all of Tamriel will bow down before me. Soon, the god of schemes will have a new name. Menomarco.
I seen that pop up, then I was like, oh wait, that's a checkpoint. As I said, Nightblades are really good. They honestly are. Excuse me. I was talking to one person, she said she kind of usually plays casual, she hasn't done the main story.
I must rest before we continue.
Sai, are you alright? That bastard really hurt you, didn't he? I swear to the gods I'll take his head off.
I'll be fine, Snow Lily. I just need a moment to catch my breath.
Take all the time you need. I'll keep watch. If there's anything I can do, just name it.
An enchanting moment. I'll be over here bringing up my lunch.
You better keep an eye on me. I'm getting ready to punch Tharn again. Sai Sahan is nothing if not determined. He once told me that achieving victory is like wrestling an ogre. You don't quit when you're tired. You quit when the ogre is tired. Me. We're two of a kind.
Sahan doesn't look well at all. Keep an eye on him.
I'm right back, guys. I feel like I got something in my eye, but I didn't see anything there. See, that's the thing. As I said, I believe the Nightblade, it was his, like, 2 ultimates. I was kind of like, whatever. But, when I seen the one that says, like, spinning or something, I was like, ooh, that doesn't sound bad. I actually kind of want that one.
Keep an eye on me. Sai Sahan is me. I'll chase Mannimarco to the furthest corners of oblivion if I have to. Vengeance is a powerful motive. We're two of a kind. Stoic. Isn't that what people call us? Our hearts are connected, but we don't talk about our feelings. We don't even understand them.
Set's tears. I thought I could handle this. Mannimarco's sorcery brought back all of them. I have pushed my body much further than this. It is my mind that pains me. Mannimarco filled my head with shattered memories. That voice, Mannimarco's voice, taunted me over and over in an endless... I will make it through this, my friend. I did not endure years of torture in the halls of torment only to give up now. We must consecrate the 2 shrines with Stendarr's blessing.
So I think pretty much he just broke his mind, but his body's still fine. As I don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the werewolf form. It's fun as hell to use, but
I have a surprise for you, Sai. Do you remember your fallen comrades from the Giant Tower? I've taken the liberty of raising them, and they're quite anxious to see you. I have no wish to
oh, I think that might actually... I don't know if that cast is on somebody or if that just does an area. Dead serious for this place to have. I love how it just like gets all slow and then we run through. Oh, we just left the nice.
Stendarr, God of mercy, charity, and justice, empower us with your wisdom and vision. Help us to right the wrongs of this world through your grace and with your guidance. Encourage us as we smite the wicked and punish the unjust. Now, we have only to consecrate the second shrine before we can enter the vault.
So I know that explosion is not my one area I've been doing.
You certainly did a thorough job hiding the amulet, Sai. Couldn't you have just stuffed it in a mattress or something?
The second shrine is in the chamber beyond. There is a trick to reaching it. A puzzle of sorts. I do not recall its solution.
No offense, I would have made it easy. Just
The
stick it,
altar is on the far
just
side.
go to
The
like
reach
one
of the
village
drawbridge
and just
must
stick it
be
on the
lowered.
floor. Because I'm sorry, like no one's gonna raid Daggerfall. It's kind of annoying when everyone's like right in the way because you can't really watch. Alright, so that happens. So if I hit this, I believe this one does middle. I mean, not middle, that one. Yep. Holy hell, the pain of all this. I always get 3, I can never get the 4th one. So I even say anything about this.
The shrine is on the other side of the chasm. We must find a way across. The drawbridge is controlled by those levers. There's a pattern to it. All the levers must face the same way for the bridge to open. But which way? I seem to recall that using one will cause the adjacent levers to switch their positions. Perhaps...
Oh my god. You were like no help. This is why I like YouTube. Yeah, so... Holy crap, it's Wednesday. Oh, are you freaking serious?
The shrine is on the other side of
Get the hell out of the way, Jesus. I watched the person just do this and... What the hell? Dude, I'm watching a video on that, and the one person flips that lever over, it just comes back. It doesn't move any of them. Like, what the hell? If only there was a thing that was actually that easy where just like, none of the levers are connected to each other. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm going back so I can try so the whole thing can freaking reset. I get all three, then try to get that fourth one, but I don't know, it screws out 2 or 3 of them, and they all move. Like, what the hell? I'm watching a lot of videos on this one. I've watched up to 2 now. I will be watching a lot more if I can't figure this out. Alright, so let's say this.
Don't look at me. I'm terrible at puzzles.
Now he used this one. Jesus, I was just command, just tell everyone to stay there. The hell? See, if I move that, that moves these two. I move this one. It's gonna move that one, which these won't connect. Come on, when I'm just like, oh god, I gotta do this all my other characters. So wait. Finally! Mother of God. Wait, is that not it? What the hell? Alright, so I have to go do the both end ones, because...
You did it! The bridge is down!
I love I did it the exact way the guy did it, but all my levers are screwed up, so it switches on me. God, I gotta do that with all my guys. That pattern's hard as hell. I don't know how anyone figured that out.
Kill them!
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, that's really cool. That's pretty cool, actually. But no, what I was gonna say though, guys, is, yeah, trust me, it absolutely sucks. I gotta redo all this, but as I said, I'm having a lot of fun with the guy I'm playing as right now. It's like, hell yeah, I can. So I'm having a lot of fun. It's like, man, I don't know if I want to play like my Nightblade or my Templar right now. I'm kind of getting a feeling I want to play my Templar. The reason why is, as I said, he's a tank, and it's like, for the guild, I don't know if we need tanks, but I'd like to have that up. And that's kind of like the one thing with my one friend's guild. His message today kind of sucks.
Must be what it's like at a Tharn family.
I'm ditching on his guild. I'm just saying, like, the message of the day is like, yeah, so we need kind of something inspiring, saying what we do daily and so on.
Efforts will not succeed. The Amulet of Kings will be mine.
I swear by Stendarr's grace and the sword of my father, you will not win, Mannimarco.
Soon, you will know the extent of my power and bow before me. Through the power of the Amulet of Kings, I will be transformed. All the nations of Tamriel will bow before me. They will worship me and beg for my mercy. All will know the name of Mannimarco as their one true god.
Really?
You'll never get away with it, Mannimarco.
Mannimarco.
We'll fight you to our last breath.
I can't help but, like, I've heard his name so many times. It's like, you know, I just gotta say something. Who the hell would be afraid of a man called Mannimarco? Oh, it sounds sexist, but that kind of sounds like a woman's name. That doesn't really sound sexist, but as I said, it really does sound like a woman's name, and it's a guy that has the name. But still, it's just kind of like, wow, really? Ah, dude, they all came after me like the hell. Look at that, just instantly starts just beating the hell out of me. It's like, really? Sorry about that being the mic, guys. I heard my little thing die. What the hell? Oh. Yeah, no. Go ahead and attack that thing. The thing I don't want to attack. It's a frick. Of course, the one time I go to attack you, you're instantly on top. Really? The one time I don't want to attack him, he's instantly on top of me, just beating me, really? See, that's the one thing about Templar. He can heal himself. I can fight with him like crazy, he can heal himself, and it's like, see, I don't care if I got a healer. That's how I want him to be built. It's like, hey, if the healer fails their job while I'm fighting, I actually can heal myself. I still find it funny how the one dude saying kings are gonna bow to him, beg him for mercy, and it's just like, you're an evil guy, you just want power, you want everyone to do what you say. No offense, that kind of seems boring to me, really. Having everyone do what you say and no one can defeat you, it's like, yeah, it seems boring. It really does. Besides, that hasn't burned us.
There it is. The shrines have been consecrated in Stendarr's name. Now you must use the Ring of Stendarr's mercy to open them. Stand in the casting circle and direct the ring at the doors to lift the ward. The doors...
Oh, everyone's like, you gotta do this. I'm just like, ah. I love how they say stand right in the circle. I'm like on the edge of it.
Look, the amulet. I can see it from here.
Pretty funny and weird. This dude has an HP bar where it shows 3 of those blocks on each side. And then his top H, he has 2 HP bars. As I said, it has Mannimarco with the 3 boxes, showing that he's really hard. And see, he's an actual boss. the other guys are just hard mobs that look like this. Those guys are just mobs and stuff. When their HP's like this and they got that huge bar, that's an actual boss.
Do you really think that death can stop the most powerful necromancer Tamriel has ever known? This is merely a transition. My first... the grave and ascend to godhood!
Worm! You think you can betray the Lord of brutality and domination without consequence? You will pay for your arrogance. You will writhe in agony for the rest of eternity. Your tortured screams will echo throughout oblivion to serve as a warning to...
Oh, wow. You know, I thought that was gonna lead into like a long story with that guy. But dude, that's hilarious. We killed the guy right there, and freaking some guys saying he's gonna torture the dude. It's just like, wow. So that's how that played out.
It is done. The Amulet of Kings is ours. Manimarco will pay dearly for the rest of eternity. One cannot out-scheme the god of schemes without paying a heavy price. I cannot imagine. Sai Sahan must rest, as must we all. We can sleep a little easier knowing the King of Worms has been defeated, but we cannot rest too long. Molag Bal is still a great threat, and the plane melt must be stopped, or this will all be... I've not forgotten, Vestige. It is another piece of the puzzle, and we shall address it in due time.
So we still gotta deal with that guy, but killing that dude, that's pretty awesome. $16, guys, we're getting closer. I said I don't use the one area that just traps guys, like, and I wouldn't really use it in the first place because it's kind of useless. Oh, that's almost 14. I said we need to be 50. It's gonna take us a little bit to get there. That's the kind of sucky part. I said I absolutely hate that it says you gotta be level 50 for that. It's like, really? See, I don't really like that one. It's like, yeah, it's spell resistance, but I'm worried about getting hit because I don't really get hit much, and yeah. See, like right there. That's what I like about the class I picked. Trust me, this is an awesome class for slightly my Templar, but really good for my Sorcerer because it's like, see. Increase experience gain by 15%. With my guild, I get 1%, so that's 16 for plate armor I'm wearing. It increases my magicka by 4, so I kind of want to make a magicka Templar. And it increases my spell resistance once it's like, hey, that's really nice. And right there, like, see, this is actually really good for also actual guys that use magicka. Like this, that kind of nerfs my Nightblade guy, and some people would probably say, oh yeah, you're not that high, just make a whole new character. I don't want to make a new character. Plus I got Werewolf. I don't want to really waste that. I'd have to bite somebody. And yeah. I still kind of find it funny. I love how the one dude's like, we can all rest a little bit easier. And he just keeps saying it every time something good happens. It's like, why do you say it a little bit easier? Oh wow, that one was kind of a delay. I was like, I started looking around. I'm like, what the hell? He isn't here yet. And then it says go to the harbor bridge. I was like, oh. As I said, I don't mind playing Sorcerer, really fun. As I said, I do need to get my Templar. Like, if you ever hear me talk about Dragon Knight, it's like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind them. Using the whip and that 3 claw attack I got that's supposed to be a slash or whatever, I was like, yeah, they're good, but they kind of don't do like a lot of damage right now. I don't know if that'll build up or what. Kind of hope it does.
They're having an important meeting and asked if I give them some privacy. I mean, do you believe it? Where's the trust? Pop on out to the rubbish tip, Cadwell. There's a good lad. Do I mind?
Welcome back, Vestige. News of Mannimarco's demise spreads far and wide. Like worms, his followers burrow deep into the earth to escape the searing. As ever, straight to the point. You've done the impossible. The King of Worms has been consumed by the wrath of Molag Bal. The power of his worm cult is broken forever. That is the grim truth of the matter. But the Amulet of Kings is in our possession, and there is still much to do. In my sleep, I hear his tormented screams, and Molag Bal forces visions of his eternal torture into my mind. I can show you exactly what.
No offense, I kind of want to watch this.
The fate of the King of Worms.
Please, no more! It was a misunderstanding, Great One! Let me serve you!
Oh!
Let me prove my loyalty! No more, I beg of you!
Mannimarco's torment will be endless. The god of schemes will use him to set an example.
What about these guys are actually whipping him and it's like, I'm sorry. Sai's been getting whipped and he hasn't complained about it.
I cannot help but pity him, despite all he has done. But this is not why you were called here, Vestige. Come, Sai Sahan will speak with you first.
I love how our guy's still like, I don't have my soul, or whatever.
The greatest of the Sword Saints, Divad, tells us that destiny's a chain, forged one link at a time. It is you, my friend. You are the link. I will not bore you with effusive praise, but state it plainly. You are When Emperor Varen first brought the 5 companions together, he did so in the hope of creating The 5 companions failed, betrayed from within by one of our own, the Worm King, Mannimarco. All that came after was the result of one man's treachery. Now 4 of the 5 are reunited to right that great wrong. We want you to join us as our 5th member. You were the champion we should have had with us back then. Don't look so grave. This is largely symbolic. My lord, with your permission.
You needn't call me that anymore, Sai Sahan. We are equals now.
All those years ago, when we fought beneath our Lord's banner to free the Empire from the Longhouse Emperors, we did so with a dream of freedom and peace in mind. Not just for the Empire, but for all of Tamriel. Together, we forged a fellowship stronger than any blade, only to see it shattered upon the rocks of deceit by one of our own. That fellowship is no more. Yet we 4 have assembled here, united by a single purpose. It is not vengeance that drives us, but truth and loyalty and justice. I, Sai Sahan, steward of the Abbey of Blades, call for the 5 companions to be reforged this day by the light of Stendarr and the heart of Lorkhan. May our blade of fellowship be forged anew, and may the vestige, our mutual friend and ally, become its tip, that we may thrust it straight into the heart of a Daedric prince.
Sai Sahan is right. You are the member that we should have had all those years ago.
It is as the scrolls foretold. The soulless one will become the brightest of 5 stars, and they shall guide us to the coming dawn.
Oh, please, you melodramatic sots. Fine, fine. If seeing one of your foolish prophecies come true will help to ensure the safety of the Empire, I'll play along.
We stand united once more. The 5 companions are reforged, and together we will strike down the God of Schemes.
Come here, my friend. I've got a few things I want to say before you go. It's been a long road, hasn't it? My father used to say that if you avoid all of life's abrasions, you'll never be polished enough to shine. I've been thinking about our adventures and the hardships we've faced together. We're in the last leg of this journey, aren't we? I don't regret any of it, but it occurs to me that we haven't had much. Where do you see yourself going after all of this is over? I mean, assuming we survive, get your soul back, and stop Molag Bal. Bloody business, war. There was a time that I loved my axe for its sharpness and my armor for its sheen, but no more. Today I love what they defend. Don't lose sight of what's behind me. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Skyrim and settle down. Squeeze out a few whelps. Maybe raise sheep or grow cabbages. What? No. Can you imagine it? Lyra's Titanborn, shepherd, farmer, housewife. I need to be out in the wind and wild. And if I ever find my life mate, he'll feel the same way. My turn. What's your one regret about all we've been through? You're a hard heart, eh? No regrets, no tears, no doubts. Don't look back unless you're planning to head in that direction. I guess that's exactly the kind of person we need right now. Oh, lots of things. Friends lost. Missed opportunities. Failed endeavors. Maybe the best we can hope for is to end up with the right regrets. I do regret not taking the time to get to know the people I fought with. I hope to change that. One last thing. You like mead? I knew I liked you. So, let's toast. To Molag Bal, that ugly skeever. May his privates be infected with brown rot fever. May our course be true and our hearts be brave, as we march into Cold Harbor to spit on his grave. Let's not forget the struggles that got us to this point. We're almost home. We just have a bit further to fight.
Are you all insane? You do realize what we need to do, right? We have to fight a Daedric prince. Amulet or no, this is going to mean more death. Vestige, come here. I'll tell you what they're afraid to mention. Getting all chummy with Titanborn? I enjoy the company of clever, well-informed people. You really should try it sometime. So, you felled the great man. The farmer doesn't thank the cow when it voids itself on the field, but it still makes the crops grow taller. I suppose it is. But that wasn't the reason for this heartwarming reunion. Varen and I have spoken at length since you recovered the amulet, and have determined our final course of action. Molag, first the plane meld must be stopped. Even now, forces gather and plan an assault on Oblivion itself. You must join them. Then, and only then, can you take the fight to Molag Bal himself, to restore protection to Nirn and reclaim your soul. I know more about the Daedra than any man or mer alive. For good or ill, my family has always kept ties with the forces of Oblivion, and this much I know. One cannot kill a Daedric prince. But with the amulet in our possession, we may be able to wound him severely, and in the process force him to relinquish every last soul he has stolen, including your own. This is where your condition... The ritual we performed with the Amulet of Kings caused the soul burst. Only if we use it here on Nirn. But if we were to travel to Coldharbour, we might be able to harness its power, imbue you with divine agency enough to challenge the Daedric Prince. Calling upon the power of the amulet in this manner will consume someone's soul, utterly. One cannot channel the power of the gods without paying such a price. Unfortunately, you don't have a soul to consume, and I am needed to perform the ritual. More specifically, one of our 3 companions. I suspect that's why they're so nauseatingly over-appreciative and formal. Of course it is. The fact of the matter stands, however. One of the 5 will need to give their life to fuel this attack, when the time comes.
So you said before the vestige arrived. And I've already thought it over. I'll do it.
Snow Lily, no. You should not need to give your life this way. This is my duty. Penance for my numerous failures. This is my chance to make things right.
The scroll said nothing of this moment, and so I am not bound to their dictates. Vestige, I ask that you let me do this one thing. All that has happened was because of my hubris. I shall be the one.
Sire, you've done enough. This was Manimarco's doing, not yours.
As the one who will fight the Daedric Prince, the Vestige should decide.
I don't see you leaping to volunteer, Tharn. Saving your own backside again.
Hard as it may be, Lyris, don't be an idiot. I am the only one who knows the ritual, and we don't have time to teach anyone else.
That's enough. It won't be decided here and now. Vestige, come here. I have some final words for you. It appears we have come full circle, Vestige. That millions of others may live, yes. Do not be troubled. Any one of us would gladly make such a sacrifice. As Tharn has said, there are already plans in motion to infiltrate Coldharbour. You must be part of them. The chains that anchor us to oblivion draw us ever closer. They must be severed once and for all. When the plane meld has been thwarted and the dust has settled, the 5 companions will gather one last time to face our destinies. The god of schemes must be stopped, Vestige. That is the only thing that matters now.
It's kind of screwed up. We get the option to go explore, or we go to a war. We were talking to Titan, and I'm just like, you know, oh, excuse me. No offense, I'd like to be in the war. That'd actually be pretty cool. Right when I went to go whisper to Lightning, that dude typed and popped him up.
Good. I found you. Speak with me a moment, if you would. Greetings. I am Varnus Galerion, head of the Mages Guild. Yes, it's high time Tamriel was free of Molag Bal's grip. The Anchors, the Daedra, the Undead. They devastate our fragile mortal plane. I want you to meet with Copper Daria, leader of the Ring of Daggers. She'll be at the Mages Guild.
Whenever I go to somebody, it brings you to like the closest waypoint. Is it really? I love how just out of nowhere that he just pops up and he's like starts talking to us. My voice kind of went weak there. Oh, excuse me. I actually get paid this week, but yeah. I'm gonna laugh at this dude.
Explosion.
Whoops. I forgot I was in a group with the guy and was like, oh yeah, you can hear that.
If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
About time you got here. Name's Daria, but my friends call me Copper. I head up the Ring of Daggers. I'll eat sand before I give orders to the King's right hand. You want to help Varnus with his crazy plan? Be my guest. Really? Zet's tears, you're as... So, what's the bet?
100 gold says there's an attempt on our lives within the week.
That's a sucker bet. The hidden armigers have hit us at least once a week for the past 3 months.
All right. 300 says that when the Dominion spies contact us, it'll be Cariel, not Razumdar.
Cariel? That wench knows better than to show her face around me. Mark my words, I'm going to have to hunt her down to slit her throat.
And after you do, that 300 gold will buy you enough ale to celebrate for a year.
I'll take that bet.
And share the ale if you win. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do.
Apologies for my lateness.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Champion. I've been trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join. The war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody, and all three alliances are spread thinly. They can't commit resources to an assault on Cold Harbor without making themselves vulnerable. You're in a unique position. I found the that's all I ask.
Oh, so we chose the war, and we're actually gonna be in the war. What the hell?
Watch yourselves, outsiders. Give us a good reason and the Armigers will cut you down where you stand.
We'll burn and shatter you.
Any questions? I didn't think so.
Silence, Thrush. Master Galarian, please continue.
My companion hopes to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
I have heard tales of this one. The Skull King favors the bold, even among his enemies. Come, Champion, let us speak. I will stay your execution since you came all this way, but choose your words carefully. Yes, well, I am bold. To fear death is to fear life. Who? The three alive, where the old flags are.
That went well, I think. Shall we move on? Eldenroot. We should have a somewhat warmer reception there, as I have known Queen Ayrenn for quite some time. That being said, I expect that she'll be a...
I thought he was holding his stomach because he's in pain or something. I haven't even actually heard about this war and was like, oh, hey, I'm doing this war.
Greatly esteemed Queen Ayrenn Arana Aldmeri, it is my great honor to present to you...
Varnus, you're so formal. I remember the patience and kindness you showed in awkward, fretted
So it's three kingdoms doing a war, I think, against like one guy, and you're all getting crabby.
You captured this child's heart then, and it remains with you to this day.
You warm an old man's heart, my queen. I remember well those halcyon days.
As do I, my old friend. Sorry about all these guards. I'm told they're necessary. These are dark days.
A wise precaution, my queen. My counsel would be no different. If you'll permit it, my companion would like to speak with you.
Ah, yes. Let me meet this hero I've heard so much about. It's not often the heroic deeds of one who by all rights should be considered a mortal enemy reach my ears.
Oh, wow.
Come, let's talk.
So it just went to a freaking meeting where one of them has to die, and it's like, really? And then...
Varnus is a dear man. In many ways, he is family to me. Since he has given you his trust, I'm willing to set aside our differences. But under different circumstances, you and I would be sworn enemies. Well spoken and point taken. To be perfectly honest, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to meet you. A true champion is like a stone cast upon the waters of history. The ripples it creates. Humility is a noble thing, and you need all 3 of the Alliance leaders to attend this meeting. A bold suggestion.
I didn't think it possible. Well, we have much to do.
Wow, I've barely done anything in the story, and it's just like, oh hey, I got a ring, I got this amulet. Then I kill a guy that's serving this dude. So apparently that guy must have done a lot of bad things.
All 3 leaders have agreed to join us on Stirk. Now, individually, the leaders are rational, even reasonable. But get them together and... well, everything's been prepared. Then...
the word has been given.
A moment, please! I'll wait for you on the other side.
Our representative, Captain Alfari, is in charge of security on Stirk. Here. Keep doing so. Good luck.
I got told the guards are unkillable. I was kind of like, huh, you know, that is kind of weird why they're unkillable. Flame touch, Darkseid to be back. That sounds like something I'll actually use quite often. As I said, I'm gonna use the little guy. I might get rid of L1 for the flyer, because that one does more damage, and I can heal Clannfear, but I don't like doing it because it costs a lot of damage. That sucks. I've been playing this game like back and forth, but I've kind of been like, huh, I don't know who I want to play.
Welcome to the island of Stirk. I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. Perhaps you can help them? I don't envy you the task. We've already... 2 kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will... Let's get to the...
The summit is just ahead.
Oh, so I take it we just go forward then? Oh, yeah, we do. I see now.
Look! It's Lady Laurent! Wonderful. It's Tallinger. The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
Queen and 2
We
kings.
must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vernus, but I'm going to check on my Lion Guard.
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately. Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Cold Harbor. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected. An interesting idea, but they need...
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag, willing and...
Save your breath. I will not be swayed by Emmerich. What about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there. Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance. Perhaps. But I must think about this.
Your king needs to stop talking out of the side of his mouth. He has a lot of Dominion blood on his hands. We're not going to easily forget that, and we're certainly not going to fight by his side in Cold Harbor. Is there? What did you have in mind? Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Cold Harbor to fully understand what they'd be up against. Nor do I, but I'll agree to nothing until I've conferred with my advisors. Now go annoy the others. I've had enough for one day.
I love how these guys are like all ticked off at each other, actually having fun talking to us, but the other funny part is like one dude tells us go away, we're giving him a headache or something like that.
This meeting feels like two wolves and a sheep discussing what to have for dinner. I will not sit back and let them pick up my bones. That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest? I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few. And Molag... All right then. I'll agree, provided you can convince them.
I love how it says hints, talk to them, and then...
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse? I hope they come to their senses, with very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement that... Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of a sudden it feels... I have an ill feeling about it.
Fighting.
He has arrived. I can't.
Caldian, what's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
Tuckers of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
No offense, I want to see what he says.
This is all they send to kill me. True.
Chaldean.
I feel like that dude's probably dead now. See, I actually called that one while we're fighting. I was like, what? Sweet. Oh, freak. That's what I mean. I'm just getting like metal armor like crazy, and it's like, really? The only ones that wear metal armor are my Drake Knight and the other guy.
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day. Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him. Yes, at the Ayleid Well, after that terrible... Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy. Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Cold Harbor.
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Cold Harbor.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Akruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanus.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
Stendarr, protect us all!
Bring it back real quick.
We're as ready as we shall ever be. Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping. It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Cold Harbor. Be on your... Everything's been prepared. Are you...
Be right back real quick.
Again. Hello, what's this? Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good. Rotten luck. They arrived in Cold Harbor, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molag Bal's defenses. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap. Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it. What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Dreadfully dull place. Welcome back. Welcome to the... I have the honest feeling we've discussed this before, or did I already mention that? No matter. I am Sir Cadwell, the Undaunted. Am I not speaking the common tongue of Nirn? Did I? I don't recall that. Sane? That's in the north, isn't it? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Am I not speaking? Sane? Did I? Sane? Am I not speaking the common tongue of...
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. You may refer to me as the ground. The city's original name no longer matters. It could be. There is no safer place in Cold Harbor.
Bring it back.
For Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the Hollow City. That is what was intended, and that is the way it is. Please walk with me. Let me show you why this city will serve your needs. Watch and listen. While I could explain... Long ago, this city existed in Nirn. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different
We're just like
name.
slowly, yeah, now I'm walking, but then do the same exact pace. What the hell? There's actually like a way to teleport here. There's actually a quest.
Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers.
Well, we gotta actually stay with the chick, really.
But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Cold Harbor to destroy her beloved city.
As I said, max level goes up to 50, and oh, excuse me.
The city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces.
Oh, this is what this
Everyone
does.
outside the walls
You
was
see, it looks like that, and now all gone.
But the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within. As fortune would have it, the Ayleid King Lalorian
I love how
was visiting
I
the
hear the
city.
one guy says he
A
can,
skilled
and then I
warrior and
asked
tactician,
him a
he
question, I
quickly took
believe.
command of the city's defenses.
I feel like I'm gonna have to go there, but no, seriously, I really don't got time for this. I should have just said that.
The Ayleid King single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she...
Can I help you?
I get it. So that chick right there is she trades for that kind of stuff. That's pretty cool. I laughed. That guy actually tried to duel me.
Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Cold Harbor. The city arrived intact, but many
That dude's
of its
king.
inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Ayleid King was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nirn. They
That
were
looks pretty cool.
foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts. Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault, against the Lord of Schemes. I say that the day this city shall serve you well against. I am your advisor. You must gather those who were lost. King Dinar and Vanus, you shall require more than just the king and the mage, of course. But they are as good a starting point as any. As you seek out, go. As you no doubt noticed, rumors only on originally King Dinar. As you know.
Wow, there's a bunch of quests now. So I restore the city, rescue both guys, like really. Follow this road, I guess, because it won't let me frickin' zoom out. How the hell am I supposed to rescue these guys?
I recommend heading west first to find the Ayleid King, but the choice is yours. If you wish to free King Dinar,
I almost sound like an idiot, but of course I don't know what the hell's... Like, I know north's up, south's down. I think west is like left, east is right. And that's how it goes. I honestly got no idea, nor do I care. Just grab it. As I said, yeah, there's like we can get light armor and stuff, but dude, blacksmith places, I think it's like whatever level you are, you can just pick up that gear and say, oh hey look. Really, we're just running around just picking up this stuff.
Yes.
All she says is yes, and she's just eating. Helm's actually pretty cool. Oh, that's so cool. Ice cold water, which the water like that looks really cool. I like that. Seriously, like what the hell? Thing slams on top of me, instantly starts munching me, but mine does not do that. The one thing, yeah, I definitely think I might use the summon. screw it, we're just gonna run past. Oh. I think the left is west, and I looked and I see it, I was like, oh. I honestly kind of want to hop on my other guy, my Nightblade. I said, don't get me wrong, I'm having fun with this guy. This is actually really cool. I just don't like how they're like, oh, yeah, this is your main quest. You gotta go look for these guys. And it's like, really? Holy frick. As I said, I really do want to get the whirl up on the one guy, my Nightblade, I really do. As I said, it is good. If some people were like, oh, it's a really bad skill, blah blah blah. No, actually, it's not bad. I haven't really talked to the dude in like a good while, kind of sad, but that guy I was just saying I haven't talked to in a while, he was actually level 690 and he still uses the werewolf, and what's funny is some of his guildmates are like, oh, it's really bad to use that. And so of course me and them are all talking about why it's really bad. They were like, oh, why would you want to use a form when you can just use this ability, and this ability, like say like how I want to use the spin blades but I don't want to get rid of the werewolf form. They were saying, oh, so you have an ability right there that you can use. Hold on. Apparently there's that dead thing, but how the hell do we get in? I haven't really done this in a while. Only way in is there, it shows, but like I have to go all the way around. But she's a big giant mountain. There's no way in. Maybe a way in after all, because I can climb a lot of these things, so. Oh. So I don't know if I'm gonna be on my Nightblade for like a long time, or kind of what's the thing with him. I do find it funny too. She's about to assassinate that guy. That's funny. When I say that, they look like that. Like, oh god. Castle of the Worm. I think I had to do this quest first. No offense, I'm doing the war with my sorcerer, and it's like, yeah, I'm confused on that one. As is that I can just look up a video for it. Which, that's like the only second part. I don't want to look up a video because it'll ruin it for me, but it's like, yeah, whatever. That one I was kind of like, meh. Dealing more damage at the target. Oh, why that one? That one kind of sounds really crappy. Sacrifice your essence, healing you or an ally. Okay then. I don't know, kinda looking at this guy, I'm just like, man, you know, some of his skills kinda seem meh. As I said, this game is fun. This game absolutely is fun. I've been loving the game actually quite a lot. I kind of want to play... I'm kind of not sure what I want to do with my Templar. It kind of seems like he does a lot of damage. Like, he kind of does all three roles for Templar. He can be a healer. I'm trying to remember that. Yeah, see, he can be a healer, or he can be a tank, or he can actually be... he can be a tank, or healer, or a DPS. And he does all three roles perfectly. That's why, as I said, I don't know what I want to do with mine. Because if I do a healer, I would make another Templar just for healing.
Aslak would...
I still kind of find it funny. It's like, yeah, that guy's kind of a douchebag, but... yeah. See, I like to actually attack and, like, stab, attack. Let's show you guys what I mean. This is kind of what I like to do. I like to jump in, hit square, triangle, circle, and then...
Move now! Destroy!
As I said, it's I get that, or... offense, like I said, I like the werewolf quite a lot, actually.
I say.
That might be our best chance to get inside.
I'm gonna go off the mic here, guys. I'm gonna listen to a video. I want to see how to build a Nightblade. Because, as I said, I haven't... I think I've said in my other live streams, I was like, I'm gonna look up a build. I haven't... Like, I've looked them up, but I haven't really watched for, like, the skills. So, I'll be right back.
Leave it to the Daedra to fill a cave with bones and muck.
Onward! Aha! should do it.
Sir Cadwell came through again. That crazy knight is starting to grow on me. Should I be worried?
Does it take to rule an empire?
Would you shut up? I'm trying to work here.
None. The one on the throne is a patsy, and the one in the tower isn't useful anymore.
That's not even funny. Get back to work, would you?
What? It's true. Lord Mannimarco is gonna peel his skin off. Go round!
Looking for a build at the moment for Nightblade. I only found a leveling up guide. I found an idiot that keeps talking about the build he's done, and it's like, wow. So as I said, I'm still looking. Like, I want to actually know a decent build. Because, like I said, the way I got my guy built right now, it's so boring. Plus, like I said, I like to attack with his weapons because it's like it's kind of what he has, and I don't want to just mainly use the skills over and over. But we are gonna actually start playing this guy. I want to get him up. As I said, he's gonna be a tank, and like I said, I like my sorcerer. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my sorcerer. But I really want to get my tank up, though. He needs to get up bad.
Worry enough.
seek me by the cliffs outside Daggerfall. It is good. It will be...
do my best. Lead on.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, frick.
Lost souls are barely aware of their humanity. Guards don't even think anymore.
I hit that throw. Hold on. I see, so this and this.
Be careful. This can't be. It looks like my childhood home in Skyrim. My parents' graves. My mother died in childbirth. My father was distant. Cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16. I never saw my father again. He was murdered by an old enemy. Father? Papa? Is that you?
Bleed,
you bastard! Die like the monster you are!
Hit this and then this, then switch. Oh.
Your mind and soul are already ours. Abandon your pathetic rescue.
Lyris, is this true, child?
Oh, he's so cold. So distant. My mother died giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look at me. The blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety. That's why she died. Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me. You couldn't even look at me, Papa.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child, just as I love you, more than life itself. We cannot change the past, nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I don't know, I can only suggest something. P-Life will know for sure. He'll be back on soon.
Be at peace. He's gone. Come on, let's get out of here. This place is a labyrinth of hopelessness built to compound the misery of those who labor here.
Did you get all the pieces?
Yeah, I stashed them in the footlockers all around camp. I bet the commander makes a run.
No one wants her.
She's all alone.
Oh, I can actually heal her. That's awesome.
Excellent. I'm ready.
Same, nice, or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Watch your step. All the mining has made these tunnels unstable. Abner Thorn, you traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Manny Marco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Cold Harbor will not give it up easily.
Is that... Sure, Bones, it is. Vestige, that's my battle axe.
I actually like this fight. As I said, this stuff, it's like, alright, sorcerer kinda hard. I got the clan, this thing I'm fighting right now. By the way, if you're wondering what my R1 is, if you guys don't remember, that is, if I light up any enemy like that, if I kill them while they're lit up, it fills up my gems, so when I die, it's like, oh hey look, I gotta fill these up.
Stop me now. So many Daedric beasties, so little time. We need to keep moving.
No offense, I'm gonna wear it because it's like, at the moment I'm currently kind of going for magic, but really love the setup I got going at the moment. See, I'll throw that ball and see, watch. If I throw this, any attack I do does extra damage. If you don't know what I mean, alright, so say, alright, see, I do this, and then if I use this, since my weapon's glowing like that, like how just my knife blade does. Like, alright, so say, alright, see, I throw this, my weapon right here is glowing, right? Now if I hit this, it's burning him, but it's doing extra damage. And then I'll poke him with this to do a lot of damage. Say if I actually did that with this, and then I poked with the spear, that would be doing a lot of damage, so I might start doing that. Don't know yet. Kind of been doing anything at the moment.
Did you hear that? It sounded like... No.
Or damage-wise.
It couldn't be. Sai, what's happened to you? What have they done? Sai, it's me. We're seeing some kind of vision of you. Do you know where you are? Sai, you need to hold on. We're going to find you. I'll make sure of it. We'll find you. Somehow we'll get you out of there. Sai? Sai! No! Bring him back, you bastards! That was no trick.
Not sound rude either, but if we kind of get a choice for the, because we're supposed to do the circle thing, they're all talking about whose life's gonna get taken, blah blah blah. If we actually are gonna be part of it and we're gonna get something out of it and we gotta choose, no offense. That does so much damage right there, and it's like, frick, I just can't smack the guy. I'm killing them too fast. It's kind of the only reason I don't build up for a stam while I'm playing this guy. Oh, be right back real quick. So, one dude's videos are extremely cringy, but I was watching him. He does a pretty good Nightblade build. I'm honestly impressed with it, really. I was gonna say, I really do like how... Oh, hi, how you doing? This. Kill us up again. I got told even for tanks you don't do healthy. So tanks are, yeah, tanks. Health's kind of like the one thing you do not upgrade at all. Ow. And see, that's the thing. You can if you want, you don't have to.
Thank the Divines. Your loss would have thrown all into chaos.
They won't take me.
Yeah, that was to level up probably faster than anything. Sun, fire.
Manamarco captured Sai Sahan. He's torturing him
Sun,
to find out where
fire,
the
eclipse, and
we have to rescue him.
Then we must... Perhaps it was simply arrogance.
I'll wear that till I get the other one that I actually want and need. Nah, I won't do that one because no offense. Yeah, it's every 2 hours, okay, whatever. No offense. Hits another target, that's cool. Ah, man. You know what, screw it. I don't care about health at all for that one, and I was like, hey, you know what, I kind of want to do it for Magicka and Stamina, but I was like, hey, this one does 2 targets, so if I have 2 guys I'm fighting, I can doop, and there we go, we get all of those guys. Heavy armor. Good, so it's like almost 1,000, and it'll go up after I hit level 10. Oh, yeah, as I said, it'll go up again after I hit level 10, and for that heavy armor, and look at that. Almost there at the 10, so it's like, frick. Kinda want the guy to, can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, dude, that little rat thing looks cool. I can't tell what the head looks like, but... Oh, it's an actual rat. That's so cool. You know. Sure, I'll fight him, why not? Ah.
There you are, Vestige. Come to the harborage. We must speak.
See, that's the one thing. The one dude I just fought, I'm pretty sure he has high armor with crafted abilities and stuff on it, because I'm sorry, I just fought the dude. And here's the thing. All of my armor is 4, except my rings and stuff. Like, look, 4, 1, 4, 3, 4, 4. So of course they're not, like, close to 10. That's 5. No offense. As I said, alright, before I go on, I can get items from enemies that have fallen and that kind of stuff. Like, say, if I kill an enemy, I have a chance of getting that thing from them, and so on and so forth. Like any armor piece and such. That's kind of what I should be wearing on this guy, and that's kind of the crazy part. Is like, my mage, he just started out of nowhere getting a bunch of items, and he usually doesn't ever get any. Oh, that's still gone.
Sorry. I need some.
Kinda hate how I'm just crouched like this and those guys out of nowhere walked over. Oh, that's nice. Went up to 75 and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna pickpocket this dude, but oh my god.
Get your goods here.
I'm just trying not to laugh because some people are probably just like all confused, like what the hell is this guy doing?
I'm warning you. The guard will hear of this.
No charge to have a look.
I love how I can't pickpocket her, and it's like, dude, she's right there out in the open. Like, no one's looking at her. Please tell me there. So wait. Heavy. Oh, I forgot I even had those. I decided I did a quest like that. It was legitimately like, oh hey look. Did that quest, ended up getting... From here I cannot be detected.
doing?
I love how these people are like, what are you doing? I'm just so many people are probably looking at me and they're just like, what are you doing? Really? Come on, make it so I can go and undetect the enemy.
Code of Malakath, you
Frick. I love how I'm stealing all this stuff. That's what I mean. I want to know what style this is, because dude, look at this. This is so cool. I even got a new shield, which looks cooler. What I'm trying so hard not to laugh at is I'm like, oh, this is so cool, blah blah blah, and I'm like, just running around, just stealing everything. Oh yeah, I wasn't. So that's 1,037. That's a little bit more. I just said right when I grabbed the shield, someone spotted me. Trying to grab that sword quick because I want to wear it. Oh, I thought somebody. Oh, it's a great sword, really.
Hey! Follow the guard!
Somebody better stop them before they get away.
So I think you build up like reputation with the town, but I know you can't get like low reputation with people and such. Detected 40%. Nah, I won't even risk it. See, I know these are all stolen items. I wonder if I, like, just say if like I die. Ooh, there's a guard. Someone said this is actually how you make money. You just go around towns just stealing everything you can, and I was like, ooh, so that is true. And one guy was like, yeah, that's legitimately how you make money. You just go around, just take a bunch of, like, look, 2 gold, 4 gold. Yeah, I said once you get higher level, you get into those huge towns, there's so much more to steal, and they cost a lot more. And I was like, ooh. Ah, that's a medium piece. If only it was actually heavy. As I said, I really... Take. Increases physical and spell penetration. Oh, see, I like green stuff like that. Oh wait, I'm just going around just taking everything. Two-handed, so of course that's stronger. See, this is the funny part, is it's legitimately like, how do you make yeah, how do you make iron? And if some people are wondering, it's like, oh, that's easy. You just go around and steal stuff. Because honestly, I got no idea how much iron I've had on me from the beginning, and it's like, dude, I just stole.
Got you! Do you need help with that? Counting your gold? You are a criminal, so I just assume you're stupid. We should do this again sometime.
Ah. Frick.
Welcome to the Bank of Daggerfall.
No offense, that's all the guild has. Holy hell, how about iron ore? 16 to 24. That's pretty cool. Slave shirt.
Welcome to the...
CSC 33. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff. How much iron and such do we got, though? 14 of that on 130. So I can remake armor if I need to, but as I said, I'm gonna kind of spend a little bit of time going around and stealing. As I said, I want another set of what I stole. That stuff looks really legit.
Watch it now.
The only problem is how long is that gonna take to respawn? So I might have to go use up some money. Go all the way back to...
Keeping myself busy here.
Really? Come on already, lady. I'm probably just looking at H just wearing like pants and shoulder pads, that's it. Jesus, woman. Seriously, you're telling us we can't kill guys that look like this? Just all leather with a big giant mace? But we dress up like that, we can die? Like, that's kind of like the only one game flaw I kind of have about this, is it's like, man, why can't we kill guards? Come on, when I'm still going around trying to see what I can steal. Use this skeleton. Here, this is what we'll do. Instead of waiting for that stuff to respawn, we'll go, because I think that armor's kind of at like every one of these places, I think. I still find it hilarious. I'm just running around, just stealing everything I get my hands on. As that is kind of weird. Like that one city, they don't really care that like the one that my sorcerer's at. The frick. I accidentally paid the chick and I was like, ah, crap. But what I thought was really funny though was it's like I pay her and I love how she's like, we need to meet up sometime again. And just like, really? Yeah, hijacked all my freaking stolen goods. Kinda stupid, I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, Tracy took my shield. I should have probably stole that back. As I said, the only problem with, other than like making into ingots and all that, the only problem with stealing gear is you kill anybody, something like that, they're gonna steal the gear and you lose it, and it's like, aw, man. I don't care if somebody says it's stupid, but what I want to do is like, just say if I did like a, like if I ever decided like, hey, I'm gonna get this armor set for this, blah blah blah, if I had a bunch of materials to turn an armor to a legendary, I'm not kidding, what I would do is I'd probably turn that like a low set the legendary, wear it, and just go around and start killing mobs and stuff and doing quests. Oh, okay. The only problem with this place is I don't know exactly if they got any
What are you doing, I wonder?
I don't do like anything to the guards, like you can't even pickpocket them, it's like, wow. Yeah, no, holy. Oh, really? I love how it's like 50 to go here, but to go back, it costs us that much. And if you guys are wondering why I didn't do it for free, ran all the way to the boat, it's like, no offense, I'm too lazy. I don't have to run all the way to the boat, have this loading screen pop up, and then run all the way there. It doesn't take like a huge long amount of time, but it's like Antis takes a little bit. Ugh. And as I said, I want that armor set. I don't care if anyone says I'm greedy. It's like, dude, that armor set looks really freaking wicked. So I'm gonna go see if it's there. Hopefully it is. I love how the blacksmith place, somebody was stealing from there, but it's like, no. You're telling me that person steals from there, but they don't from the market, and it's like, hey, I'm not complaining. They don't steal from the market, that means I can go steal them. That was like the crappy part about trying to steal that shield was I kept going for it when I forgot. Alright, so I forgot I had it, but when I kept looking trying to steal stuff, I looked at the shield, I was like, ooh, I should steal one and dismantle it. That's what I was thinking, and of course there's a chick right on top of me the whole time. I'm like, what the frick?
What?
Suppose I'll have to tell the guard.
Warn the guards.
I come back, I see the whole set's there, and I was like, yes. I hear warn the guards, I gotta be like, alright, make sure it ain't me. I said, I'm greedy like that. Dude, like I said, I like this set. Before I go run and do the quests, I actually want to see, like, what's the style for this? That was like the one thing, like say this, alright, so say this helmet. We're gonna go through. After a while, it starts turning into this. Okay, but now say we got like different styles. That's pretty cool. But see, that's the one problem is like say if I wanted to stay with that, I can't because it's only 1 to 14. And then it starts going up more and more. I don't remember what set it was, but that looks pretty cool. But there's something here I've actually wanted, but it's like, frick. It was kind of only for iron, because like, say, since I'm on iron ingots, I swap. Oh, well, really? It's actually going to stay with that style now? That's kind of the bad part, though, about this, is it's like... Yeah, see, look. Oh, that's high elf stuff. Oh, no, see, that's what I mean. This armor set won't be able to get that till 26. I just like how that iron ingot and steel ingot has the same look as that. It's like, really? is it? I think that's the style. Not sure. The hell? As I said, that's the only bad part about stealing, is it's like you could end up stealing armor, but as it happened to me, I walked in when I had somebody caught me. They were like, "Oh, you do this." I paid that fine. They instantly take all my armor. It's like, really? I love how the one person laughed like she was gonna do something, and then she's just like, "We should meet up sometime again." I'm like, really?
You are safe. Good fortune did not abandon us entirely. Good hunting, Vestige.
new to Daggerfall, aren't you? I don't like to gossip, but there's been an Imperial vagrant nosing around for the past few weeks. Suspicious-looking fellow. I actually saw him picking through the trash outside.
I'm sorry. An unknown corruption has agitated the usually peaceful spirits of the Vale.
Did you come here for crafting certification?
His mother's pride and joy, his mother's pride and joy. Oh, how we mourn our good man Tom.
Who's this now? Present company excluded? Sorry, that's all.
And then he ate the priest, and then he ate the priest.
Find me another bucket full.
I heard that Dominion soldiers have landed at Farwatch. Can you tell me anything else?
Hear ye, hear ye! Messengers from the Lion Guard have brought word that they have been...
I've got what you need. That damn dog keeps approaching me. I think it wants me to follow it.
Buying and selling.
trespass here!
What is the meaning? Yes, you're...
You! Get away from that!
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abner Tharn. We were chosen by Emperor Varen. I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later.
My friend ain't on yet. I'm actually gonna go hop on some... Just about to say I was gonna hop on some Dark Souls, and I ended up stabbing myself with my own thumb. You guys how I did that? Easy. Push my thumb right in my leg. I hurt like hell. Oh, excuse me. As I said, I've just been mainly doing health, and people are like, hey, you don't ever want to help health. It's just magic and stamina about this game. That's it. And I was like, oh, alright, I guess. Been finding that out the hard way. Your health recovery by 2% for each set. That wouldn't be bad, but... Crap, that just doubles too. Holy hell. As the heavy armor, like, pretty much if I get all of that maxed out, that's pretty much really, it's like, hey, I get all these, I max all of them out. That's really for this guy. Not really sure, but I wonder if you can actually get all your skills maxed out, like, say. Because I want to know, like, to say if it was like, oh, hey, look, if I got in all of this, if I got like every Sky Sword in the game, I wonder if you can just like max your guy out. It'd be awesome, honestly. But yeah, as I said, I'm gonna go play a different game. I'll live stream that one, but I'm kind of done with this game at the moment till later on. I feel like playing it. So I will end this episode here. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next live stream.